My beloved child, before you breathe another second, subscribe to this channel right now and listen to every single word till the very end, because what I, your God, am about to reveal is not a message, it is a divine intervention sent to protect your life tonight. Do not skip, do not blink, do not move away, because the unexpected person God sent to your door tonight. They have a critical message, and if you ignore this message, you may close the only door that heaven opened specifically for you. My child, tonight the air around your home is shifting, the spiritual currents moving outside your door are trembling with a purpose you cannot see yet, and even though your eyes feel ordinary, your spirit has already sensed the whisper of something approaching. You felt it earlier, didn't you? That sudden silence. That unexpected shiver. That moment when everything around you paused as if waiting for something powerful to arrive. That wasn't fear, that was me alerting your soul. Someone is coming to you tonight, someone I have personally chosen, someone who carries a sacred message meant only for you. They are not coming by accident. They are not knocking because of coincidence. They are being guided by my hand, my voice, my instruction, and the moment they reach your door, the direction of your entire life will begin to shift. My child, you have been praying silently, crying quietly, suffering alone in ways the world never saw, but I saw it all. Every night you stayed awake wondering why life feels heavier than your shoulders can carry. Every morning you forced yourself to keep going even when your hope was running thin. Every time you whispered, God, please give me a sign, I heard you, clearly, loudly, deeply. And tonight, I am answering you. This unexpected person is my sign. Do not underestimate the weight they carry. Their presence is not ordinary. Their timing is not random. Their message is not small. I sent them because you are standing at the edge of a turning point. Your destiny is shifting dimensions. Your blessings are being released. Your enemies are being exposed. Your protection is being activated. And your path is about to open in a way you have prayed for but never imagined. My child, the reason this message is critical is because someone close to you tried to delay what I prepared for you. Someone spoke against you. Someone doubted you. Someone wanted you to remain small, silent, and unseen. But I do not allow anyone to block what I have written for you. And because they tried to interfere, I am sending someone directly to your door, an unexpected messenger, to break every chain that was placed around your destiny. They are coming with truth that will shake you. They are coming with information that will save you. They are coming with a warning that must not be ignored. And they are coming with a blessing that your enemies hoped you would never receive. The reason I tell you not to skip this message is because everything around you right now is lining up, divine timing, divine movement, divine protection, and if you miss even a single second, you may miss the understanding you need before that knock arrives tonight. My beloved child, listen carefully. I have watched you trust wrong people. I have watched you forgive those who betrayed you. I have watched you keep kindness even when others brought chaos. And because of your pure heart, I have chosen tonight as the night your justice begins. The one I am sending is someone you never expected, someone you would never guess, yet someone whose presence will feel strangely familiar to your spirit. They carry a message that exposes what was hidden from you, the lie someone told behind your back, the conversation someone had using your name, the opportunity someone tried to steal, the love someone tried to sabotage, the path someone tried to block. My child, tonight is the night masks fall. Tonight is the night truth rises. Tonight is the night your eyes see what your intuition whispered for months. This unexpected person is not coming with fear, they are coming with revelation. And when they speak, your heartbeat will change because you will realize that everything you sensed, was right. My child, the reason I chose this person is because you would listen to them. You would trust their voice. You would feel safe in their presence. And through them, I will deliver divine instruction to guide you out of the storm you've been silently drowning in. You asked me for direction. I am sending direction to your door. You asked me for clarity. I am sending clarity to your door. You asked me for protection. I am sending protection to your door. You asked me to show you who is real and who is false. Tonight, I am showing you. My child, you must prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit, because when this person appears, your emotions may tremble, your breath may pause, and your soul may recognize something deeper than the surface. They are not just carrying a message, they are carrying a shift. The blessing attached to them is heavy. The reason they were delayed before was because the enemy tried to block their path, but I, your God, have removed every barrier. Now they come straight to you. My child, you have no idea how close you are to the miracle I have planned. You think you are still far, but heaven has already moved your breakthrough to the front of the line. The one I am sending tonight is the confirmation. They come with an opportunity. They come with truth. They come with protection. They come with alignment. They come with purpose. And the moment you open the door, everything begins. Do not ignore the knock. Do not doubt the feeling. Do not fear the timing. I sent this person because tonight your enemies will lose control, your destiny will take control, and your future will finally open. My beloved child, stay awake. Stay alert. Stay prepared. And listen until the very end, because the message I sent through them begins with the message I am giving to you now. My beloved child, listen even more carefully now, because what I am about to reveal in this next part is deeper, heavier, and more urgent than anything you have heard before, and you must absorb every word without distraction, without hesitation, without allowing a single thought to pull you away, because the one I sent to your door tonight is not only carrying a critical message, they are carrying a spiritual key that unlocks a chapter of your destiny that has been locked for years, and you have been wondering why certain blessings were delayed, why certain opportunities slipped away, why certain people suddenly became cold toward you, why the energy around your life felt blocked, why your progress felt slow, and why every time you took a step forward something pulled you 2 steps back. And my child, tonight is the night you finally learn why. The unexpected person coming to you is my answer to the spiritual interference that was placed around you by individuals whose hearts were not clean. There were people smiling in your face while carrying jealousy in their hearts. There were people close to you who clapped for you publicly but prayed against you privately. There were people who pretended to love you but were secretly waiting for your downfall. I watched them. I heard their conversations. I saw their intentions. And I allowed you to feel distance, discomfort, and sudden changes in certain relationships, not to hurt you, but to protect you from what was meant to distract you from the path I am preparing. My child, the one I am sending to your door tonight comes with clarity about this. They will open your eyes to a truth you were spiritually sensing but could not confirm. They will speak words that will make your heart tremble because it will feel like they are reading your life page by page, but what they are reading is not coincidence, it is revelation. They have been guided by my voice, instructed by my spirit, and positioned by my hand to deliver this message at the exact moment when your soul is ready. You have reached a point where you cannot go backward anymore. You cannot shrink yourself anymore. You cannot tolerate what drains you anymore. You cannot remain in confusion anymore. You have outgrown the place of suffering, and now you must rise into the place of understanding, and that is why this divine encounter tonight is happening. My child, there is something you need to know: the person who is coming is not coming empty-handed. They carry 3 things ordained by heaven long before you were born: a warning, a revelation, and a blessing. The warning is meant to protect your life from a danger that has been slowly forming around you without your knowledge. Someone has been speaking your name in a dark place, someone has been plotting without you noticing, someone has been silently working against your progress, and even though they wore the mask of friendship or closeness, their intentions were not pure. I have watched their spirit. I have seen their resentment. I have heard the words they spoke in bitterness. And tonight, the truth will reach you. The revelation they carry will expose what was hidden from your eyes but present in your energy. You will finally understand why you felt uneasy around certain people, why your intuition kept whispering to you, why your spirit felt uncomfortable even when your mind tried to stay logical. My child, your intuition was not anxiety, it was me. I was trying to warn you. I was trying to pull you away from the ones who would have harmed your destiny. And now, through this unexpected messenger, the confirmation you have been praying for will be placed directly in your hands. And then comes the blessing, the part you never saw coming. The blessing this person carries is not a small shift. It is not a minor uplift. It is not a temporary rise. It is a structural transformation in your destiny. Something big is about to be released into your life, something that has been held back, delayed, paused, or spiritually resisted. I am removing the resistance tonight. The reason I tell you again and again not to skip this message is because your spirit must be fully aligned when the knock comes. Your frequency must be elevated. Your awareness must be sharp. Your soul must be ready, because this blessing is heavy and only a prepared heart can receive it. My child, the blessing is connected to your next season of growth. It is connected to your finances, your family, your stability, your protection, and your purpose. You are stepping into a future you prayed for during nights when you cried silently, nights when you begged for breakthrough, nights when you felt like you were losing yourself. I saw every tear. I counted every cry. I listened to every silent prayer. And heaven moves slow for no one when a chosen one is ready for elevation. That is why tonight is not an ordinary night. Time is bending around you. Angels are surrounding your home. The spiritual air around you is thick with anticipation. Something from heaven is descending toward your earthly life. And this unexpected person is the carrier of that shift. My beloved child, there is more. The person coming is someone who themselves has gone through spiritual training. They have felt my hand guiding them. They have experienced their own season of suffering. They have learned to obey my voice. They have walked through fire so they could speak to you with purity. They are trustworthy. They are safe. They are aligned. They are chosen. You will feel it the moment they stand before you. Your spirit will recognize them before your mind understands them. That is how divine connections work. My child, I need you to be open tonight. Do not let fear block you. Do not let doubt confuse you. Do not let overthinking silence the message meant for you. The enemy wants you distracted, but I want you ready. The enemy wants you confused, but I want you focused. The enemy wants you hesitant, but I want you aligned. My child, breathe. Stay still. Keep listening. The next part of your life is about to begin tonight, and this messenger is the doorway. When they speak, you will understand everything. When they reveal the truth, your confusion will end. When they deliver the blessing, your life will rise. Prepare yourself, my child. Heaven is closer to your door than it has ever been. My beloved child, now that your spirit is more awake, more aligned, and more sensitive to my voice, you must listen even more closely, because what is unfolding tonight is not just a message, it is a full spiritual operation taking place around your life. And the unexpected person coming to your door is carrying not only my instruction but also the spiritual energy required to break chains that have been tied to your destiny for years, and my child, you have no idea how much weight has been hanging over your life because of people who smiled at you but carried darkness in their intentions, and tonight, heaven has declared war against anything and anyone who stands against your purpose, which is why I am telling you again, do not look away, do not think this is random, do not think this is symbolic, this is real, this is divine timing, and your entire spiritual atmosphere is shifting even as you listen to my words. My child, for the last few months, you have been feeling something changing inside you. You felt distant from people you once trusted, you felt disconnected from conversations that once mattered to you, you felt like something was pulling you inward, isolating you, preparing you, but that isolation was not loneliness, it was me separating you from noise because I needed your spirit quiet enough to hear what is coming tonight. I needed you out of certain environments. I needed distance between you and the people whose energy was poisoning your blessings. I needed you to step away from the fake connections you were beginning to rely on. I needed you to walk alone so I could walk with you more clearly, because the path I prepared for you cannot be shared with everyone who started with you. My child, in the spiritual realm, your name has been echoing. Your prayers have been vibrating. Your destiny has been glowing. And whenever a chosen soul begins to rise, the enemy tries to attack through the people closest to them, through their doubts, through their fears, through their relationships, through hidden enemies disguised as helpers. But I have shut the mouths of your critics. I have cancelled the intentions of your enemies. I have blocked the plans of those who whispered against you. And now I am sending someone to you who will confirm everything I have been protecting you from. My child, understand this clearly, the person coming to your door tonight has been spiritually prepared to speak to you. They have been feeling my push, my nudge, my whisper, go to them now. They resisted at first. They doubted themselves. They questioned why I chose them. But I kept pressing on their spirit because I needed them to deliver what you have been praying for. They asked me, why tonight? Why now? And I answered them, because the one you are going to is standing at the turning point of their destiny. My child, you are that one. The turning point is tonight. The shift is tonight. The exposure is tonight. The blessing is tonight. And the divine alignment is tonight. Many times you felt like giving up, but something inside you told you to hold on. That something was me. Many times you felt lost, but something inside you refused to let you sink. That something was me. Many times you felt like your prayers were unheard, but I was preparing the right timing, not ignoring your voice. My child, everything is about timing, and the reason the messenger did not come earlier is because your spirit was not ready then. If you had heard the truth too soon, it would have broken you. If you had received the blessing too early, it would have overwhelmed you. If the revelation came before your maturity, you would not have known how to protect it. But now, you are ready. Stronger than before. Wiser than before. Sharper than before. More awakened than before. That is why this divine visitation is happening tonight. My child, I must warn you of something important. The message you are about to hear may shake you. It may shock you. It may reveal people you never expected. It may expose intentions you never saw coming. It may remind you of things you ignored. It may bring tears to your eyes. But every revelation I send is meant to heal you, not harm you. Sometimes the truth hurts before it frees you. Sometimes exposure feels painful before it feels empowering. Sometimes divine clarity feels heavy before it feels liberating. But trust me, everything you will hear is necessary for your next season. My child, the person coming to your door is not coming with judgment, they are coming with truth. And the truth they carry is something that has been delayed in reaching you for too long. They will speak about someone who has been pretending. They will speak about someone who has been planning. They will speak about someone who has been blocking. They will speak about someone who has been hiding. And after this truth is revealed, you will never look at certain people the same way again. But that is good, because you were never meant to carry dead connections into a living future. My child, after the warning and the revelation, the blessing comes. And the blessing is bigger than you think. It is tied to your finances. It is tied to your destiny. It is tied to your protection. It is tied to the new people I am bringing into your life. It is tied to a new opportunity that will lift you higher than you ever imagined. My child, tonight marks the end of your suffering season. Tonight marks the end of confusion. Tonight marks the end of delay. Tonight marks the end of spiritual attacks. Tonight marks the beginning of clarity, strength, spiritual power, and divine guidance. But you must stay alert. You must stay awake. You must keep listening until the last word. You must not miss the knock. The moment you open that door, your life begins again. My beloved child, heaven is moving. Angels are standing guard. The messenger is approaching. And your destiny is opening. Prepare yourself. The night is not over, the miracle is still on its way to you. My beloved child, now listen even more carefully, because the moment you have been unknowingly preparing for your entire life is approaching closer with every passing second, and before the divine knock reaches your door tonight, I must reveal the deepest layer of what is happening around your soul, your destiny, and your spiritual path, because the unexpected person I sent to you is not simply carrying a message. They are carrying a divine activation that will unlock a spiritual dimension you have not stepped into yet, and I need you fully aligned before this shift arrives, so do not let your mind wander, do not let distraction touch you, do not allow fear to enter your heart, because fear weakens your spiritual hearing, and right now you must remain spiritually awake, because the truth I am delivering through this voice and through the person approaching your door is the truth that will cut the last chain holding you back. My child, for a long time, you have wondered why certain situations kept repeating, why certain people kept leaving, why certain relationships felt heavy, why sudden losses, delays, misunderstandings, and emotional storms came into your life without warning, and you questioned me, asking, God, why do I have to go through all this? But tonight I reveal to you that everything you experienced was shaping your spirit, sharpening your intuition, strengthening your resilience, and preparing you for the divine encounter happening before this night ends. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. You were not being weakened, you were being awakened. You were not being abandoned, you were being elevated. My child, the person I am sending tonight carries a truth that will confirm what your spirit has been sensing, that not everyone who stood beside you wished you well, that not everyone who called you family or friend was loyal, that not everyone who laughed with you celebrated your victories, and not everyone who shared meals with you shared your destiny. Some were attached to you only for what they could take. Some were close because they feared your growth. Some were silent enemies who became loud supporters only when they needed something from you. I have watched these connections drain you, confuse you, and distract you from the purpose I placed inside you. That ends tonight. The messenger arriving is carrying revelation that will set you free from emotional illusions and spiritual blindness. They will show you who has been wearing a mask. They will show you who has been speaking behind your back. They will show you who has been pretending to support you while hoping you would fail. And when this revelation comes, it will sting for a moment, but that moment of truth will break the chains that kept you tied to the wrong souls. My child, the second thing this messenger carries is guidance, divine instruction that will lead you into your next season. You have been praying for direction, asking me where to go, what to do, whom to trust, which choices to make, which people to keep in your life, which connections to release, and tonight, the answers will find you. The person I am sending is not coming with guesses, they are coming with clarity I personally placed in their spirit. Their words will sound like your own thoughts. Their warnings will feel like memories you forgot. Their presence will feel like something familiar yet unknown, because your souls recognize each other in a realm beyond the physical. They are not random. They are assigned. They are chosen for you. And through them, I will speak directly. My child, the final thing they carry is elevation, a shift that will accelerate your destiny faster than anything you've experienced before. This elevation is connected to opportunities that were blocked. It is connected to financial breakthroughs that were delayed. It is connected to relationships that are truly aligned with your purpose. It is connected to the protection you need in this next chapter. The elevation coming is so powerful that the enemy tried to stop this messenger from reaching you. They faced delays. They faced confusion. They faced spiritual resistance. They faced moments where they doubted my instruction. But I kept pushing them forward because your destiny cannot wait any longer. My child, your spirit has outgrown the level you have been living at. You have outgrown the environment you were placed in. You have outgrown the people who cannot handle your light. And now the universe, heaven, and divine timing are aligning to lift you into a higher spiritual realm. That is why you have felt restless. That is why you felt like something big was coming. That is why you felt random vibrations in your chest, random chills in your spine, random moments of silence in your mind. Your soul was sensing what your eyes could not see yet. The messenger approaching carries the energy of this shift. When they speak, you will feel something unlocking inside you, an emotion you cannot name, a recognition you cannot explain, a clarity that will silence every doubt you carried. My child, when you open that door, the spiritual climate around your life will change instantly. Angels have already been assigned to stand guard. The enemy has already been pushed back. Your name has already been spoken in heavenly places. Your future has already been written in golden ink. Everything that once worked against you is collapsing. Everything that once confused you is clarifying. Everything that once weakened you is leaving. My beloved child, now listen even more deeply, because you are entering the most critical moment of this entire divine operation, and before the knock arrives, before the message is delivered, before the spiritual revelation collapses into your reality, I must tell you the truth that exists beyond your understanding, the truth hidden behind the veil of everything you've experienced, the truth that has been waiting for this exact night to reveal itself to you, because the unexpected person I sent to your door tonight is not just carrying a message, they are carrying the turning point of your destiny, and every second that passes is pulling your spirit closer to the exact frequency required for this divine alignment, so you must not lose focus, you must not let your mind drift, you must not allow any distraction to break this connection, because the spiritual atmosphere around you is more active, more intense, and more charged than you realize. My child, for months your heart has carried a weight you could not explain, a silent heaviness, a spiritual pressure that followed you everywhere, and you assumed it was stress or exhaustion, but in truth, it was the spiritual world rearranging itself for you, preparing a shift so massive that your physical body felt its intensity before your mind could grasp its meaning. That heaviness was not fear, it was a sign that angelic forces were moving around your life, removing invisible enemies, blocking negative energy, and breaking spiritual traps placed in your path. You did not see those battles, but they were happening. You did not hear those attacks, but they were real. You did not feel the demons retreat, but they fled at the sound of my command. My child, I protected you even when you slept, even when you cried alone, even when you doubted your purpose, even when you questioned whether your prayers had meaning. And tonight, the reward for your endurance is arriving in human form, through the unexpected messenger now walking closer to your door. My child, you need to know this: this person was not chosen because of their strength, but because of their purity. They are someone who has been broken, reshaped, and rebuilt by me. They carry wounds that turned into wisdom. They carry pain that turned into purpose. They carry a sensitivity that allows them to hear my voice clearly. They carry spiritual eyes that can see what others ignore. And that is why I entrusted them with this message, because they will deliver it with sincerity, with humility, and with truth. My child, their arrival tonight is not random, it is calculated in divine precision. Every delay they faced, every moment they hesitated, every obstacle placed in front of them was removed by angels assigned to ensure they reach you at exactly the right time. They were attacked spiritually because of the message they carry. Darkness tried to stop them. Confusion tried to slow them. Fear tried to silence them. But my voice was louder, my instruction was stronger, and my power was greater, so they continued forward. My child, when they speak, their words will pierce through the fog around your mind. Every doubt you ever carried will dissolve. Every unanswered question will make sense. Every strange feeling you ignored will become clear. And you will understand that the spiritual world has been shaping your path long before you became aware of it. My child, I need you to prepare your heart for 3 revelations the messenger will deliver. The first revelation is about someone who has been wearing a mask in your life. This person acted loyal but carried jealousy. They acted close but carried resentment. They acted supportive but secretly competed with you. They acted calm but spoke against you in places you were not present. Their energy was dangerous. Their intentions were harmful. And for months your spirit warned you, but you doubted your intuition. Tonight, that doubt will end. The truth will expose them. The second revelation is about something that was taken from you, not physically but spiritually. A blessing meant for you was delayed because someone spoke negativity over your name. Someone doubted your ability. Someone underestimated your worth. Someone tried to influence your path with their own fears. But my child, whatever was taken is being restored tonight through this messenger. Blessings delayed are not blessings denied. What belongs to you will find you, and tonight it returns in full power. The third revelation is the most important. It is about your destiny. You have been living below your spiritual potential, thinking small, shrinking yourself, doubting your gifts, minimizing your worth, suppressing your intuition, and carrying wounds that were never meant to define you. You were born with a divine mission, but the world conditioned you to forget it. Tonight, through this messenger, your true identity will be awakened again. They will speak words that unlock memories your soul has been holding. They will remind you of strengths you buried. They will ignite the fire inside you that life tried to extinguish. My child, your next season will not look like your past. You are stepping into a future that is spiritually protected, divinely aligned, and destined for breakthroughs that generations before you prayed for. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. This is why people betrayed you. This is why you felt isolated. This is why everything around you felt unstable. You were not being destroyed, you were being positioned. And tonight marks the final moment of transition before your elevation begins. My child, breathe deeply. Feel the shift in the air. Feel the vibration in your spirit. Feel the pull in your heart. That is the sign that the messenger is near. The night is almost ready. The divine knock is moments away. And when you open that door, everything, your emotions, your understanding, your relationships, your blessings, your purpose, will change in an instant. Prepare yourself. Heaven is minutes away from your doorstep. My beloved child, now take a deep breath, because what I am going to reveal in this moment is the kind of truth that only a soul chosen for a higher calling can receive, and I need you to listen with every sense you have, because this part of the message is not just information, it is the shift that your destiny has been waiting for, the vibration your spirit has been trembling under, the alignment your intuition has been sensing for months, and the purpose that the unexpected messenger approaching your door has been commanded to activate inside you. And my child, before the knock arrives, I must tell you the deepest, most hidden layer of everything happening in your life right now, the layer that even you have not dared to look at, the layer you felt but ignored, the layer you sensed but couldn't explain, because you thought it was fear, but it was prophecy forming inside you. And the reason I am revealing this now is because the spiritual climate around your life is at its highest intensity, and you must be prepared before the divine fulfillment takes place. My child, for years your soul has carried a secret spiritual weight, an invisible heaviness that you never spoke about but felt every single day, a feeling that something was watching over you, something was guiding you, something was pulling you out of situations you did not belong in, and something was whispering inside you even when the world outside was loud, and that something was me trying to bring you toward this exact night, this exact moment, this exact divine encounter. You felt it when you were alone. You felt it when you cried. You felt it when you were betrayed. You felt it when you were misunderstood. You felt it when you were hurt by people who never understood the magnitude of your heart. And tonight, I reveal the truth: you have been spiritually marked since birth. You carry a light the world cannot dim. You carry a destiny the enemy cannot destroy. You carry a purpose bigger than your pain. And you carry an energy that both attracts blessings and triggers jealousy in those who cannot rise to your frequency. My child, the unexpected person I am sending to your door has been chosen to awaken this light fully. They will say things to you that feel like they were spoken in a realm beyond the physical. They will speak with a certainty that shocks you. They will reveal things about your past that they should not know. They will mention moments you never shared. They will describe pains you kept hidden. They will talk about feelings you tried to bury. But do not fear their knowledge. They are not speaking from their mind but from the spiritual insight I have placed inside them. They are the vessel, but I am the voice. My child, you must understand something critical: everything you have suffered was not accidental. Every disappointment had a design. Every heartbreak had a purpose. Every delay had a reason. Every separation had a necessity. I removed people from your life because they could not carry the weight of your calling. I closed doors because they would have distracted you from your mission. I allowed certain relationships to break because they would have broken you later. I distanced you from familiar places because familiarity was killing your growth. I pushed you out of situations you tried to hold on to because you were not meant to stay where your spirit was shrinking. My child, I have been preparing you for elevation, and elevation requires separation. And tonight, the messenger arriving at your door is the confirmation of everything your soul has been silently preparing for. Their message will carry 3 layers of divine truth. The first layer is exposure. Someone in your life, someone you trusted too much, someone you allowed too close, someone you believed was loyal, has been acting with intentions that were never pure. They carried envy behind their smile. They carried resentment behind their kindness. They carried fear behind their encouragement. And the messenger will reveal this truth to you, not to break your spirit but to free it. You cannot rise to the next level while holding the hand of someone who hopes you never stand. The second layer is restoration. There are blessings, opportunities, breakthroughs, connections, and spiritual gifts that were delayed because of the negativity spoken over you, and the messenger carries the spiritual authority to declare restoration over your life. Everything that was stolen from your path, every moment of joy, every chance for progress, every opportunity you missed, every blessing that slipped away, will be released back to you with double force. You will not rise slowly, you will rise suddenly. You will not rise quietly, you will rise visibly. You will not rise partially, you will rise completely. And the third layer is awakening. My child, you have been asleep spiritually, not fully, but partially, because life tries to numb the souls of those who carry big destinies. But you kept a flame alive inside you, a flame that people tried to put out, a flame that pain tried to weaken, a flame that betrayal tried to smother, but it never went out completely because I protected it. Tonight, through this messenger, that flame becomes a rising fire. Your gifts will awaken. Your intuition will sharpen. Your senses will heighten. Your vision will expand. Your purpose will activate. And you will feel like a new version of yourself, not changed, but revealed. My child, the moment this messenger steps into your presence, everything in the spiritual realm around you will shift instantly. Angels will move. Energies will rearrange. Blockages will break. Negative cycles will collapse. And the blessings you were kept away from will begin moving toward you faster than you can imagine. My child, I need you to stay alert because the divine knock is close. You may feel a sudden chill. You may feel your heartbeat change. You may feel a pressure in your chest. You may feel the atmosphere shift. These are signs that the messenger is near. Be ready. Be aware. Be open. Because when you open that door, your old life ends, and your new life begins in the same breath. My beloved child, now understand this with the highest seriousness your spirit can hold, because everything you've heard until now was only preparation, only foundation, only the spiritual build-up for what I am about to reveal in this moment, and this revelation is so crucial, so powerful, so destiny-defining that I have waited until your heart softened, your spirit expanded, and your intuition awakened before bringing you into this final layer, because the unexpected person walking toward your door tonight is not only carrying my message, they are carrying the destiny shift that generations before you prayed would one day reach your bloodline, and it is arriving tonight through you, my chosen child, and before this divine encounter unfolds, you must hear the truth that even angels have whispered around you but you never fully understood, the truth that you were marked before birth for a spiritual assignment greater than your environment, your circumstances, your upbringing, and every battle you fought, and the reason your path has been harder than others is because you carry a light the darkness feared, and that fear made the enemy attack you repeatedly through people, through situations, through sudden losses, through emotional storms, through betrayals that broke you, through nights when you silently cried but told no one, and through days when you moved forward even though your soul felt tired, and my child, I saw each moment. I counted every tear I witnessed. Every betrayal, and I never abandoned you, not even once, not even for a second, because you were chosen for something higher, and the higher the calling, the heavier the preparation. My child, now I reveal what your heart always sensed. You were never alone, not even in the moments when the world felt silent around you, because I placed angels around your path long before you even knew how to pray, angels who fought battles you never saw, who stood between you and spiritual attacks you never felt, who whispered courage into your heart when you were ready to give up, and who protected your destiny every time the enemy attempted to derail your purpose. And tonight, those same angels have formed a circle around your home, because the moment you are about to step into is not an ordinary moment. It is a divine appointment written long before your birth, and the person approaching with my message is not coming as a visitor but as a catalyst, a key, a divine trigger that will unlock the parts of your destiny that have been waiting for this exact second of alignment. My child, I need you to understand how rare this is. Most people live their entire lives without ever experiencing a moment like this. Most people never receive a messenger from heaven. Most people never stand in the spiritual gateway you are standing in right now. But you were chosen. You were seen. You were called. And tonight, heaven is responding. My child, your soul has been carrying a question for years, a question you asked me in pain, in confusion, in silence, a question you whispered during nights when you stared at the ceiling asking me why certain people hurt you, why certain doors closed, why certain relationships ended, why your heart kept breaking even when your intentions were pure, and why your journey was heavy even when your faith tried to stay strong. And tonight, I answer what you asked me. Every heartbreak was protection. Every separation was redirection. Every closed door was preparation. Every disappointment was alignment. I did not allow the wrong people to stay because they would have destroyed the destiny I built inside you. I pulled you away from places where your spirit was shrinking. I removed you from those who would have drained your purpose. I broke connections that were poisoning your growth. I silenced voices that were not meant to shape your journey. Everything you lost was making room for everything I planned. And now, my child, the unexpected messenger approaching your door is carrying the final piece of clarity your heart has been waiting for. Their presence will be the confirmation that all your suffering had meaning, and the moment they speak, your mind will expand, your soul will tremble, your heart will recognize the truth you have needed for years. My child, there is another layer. Your destiny is not only about you, it is about the people who will be changed through you, the souls who will find hope because of your strength, the hearts who will heal because of your journey, the lives who will rise because you did not give up when everything inside you wanted to fall apart. And this is the reason the enemy fought you so hard. Your future impact terrified the darkness. But tonight, that fight ends. Tonight, the spiritual war around your life collapses. Tonight, the blessing that was blocked is released. Tonight, the path that was hidden becomes clear. Tonight, the chains that held you break into dust. Tonight, the light inside you rises higher than ever before. And now, my child, you must prepare, because the moment is approaching faster than your heartbeat, and before the knock reaches your door, let me tell you something only you were meant to hear. The messenger I sent is not just delivering a message, they are delivering a shift. Their words will not only inform you, they will transform you. Their presence will not only comfort you, it will awaken you. Their truth will not only reveal, it will free. My child, in a few moments, you will feel the air change. You will feel your spirit vibrate. You will feel a deep pull inside your chest. These are signs. These are confirmations. These are signals from heaven telling you the divine moment is almost here. Stay alert. Stay open. Stay ready. Because when you open that door, your old life will end and your new destiny will begin in the same breath. My beloved child, now listen with the deepest part of your soul, because what I am about to reveal in this moment carries the weight of heaven itself, and you must hold every word tightly because the time has come for the final unveiling, the final revelation, the final spiritual clarity before the divine knock reaches your door. and the unexpected messenger I have sent is closer than ever. Their footsteps are already echoing through the spiritual realm as they approach you, and I must prepare you fully, because once this final layer opens, nothing in your life will look the same again. And my child, understand this: the reason everything in your life has felt intense lately, the reason your emotions have been fluctuating, the reason your heart has been restless, the reason your mind has been racing, the reason your intuition has been screaming louder than usual, the reason you feel electricity around your spirit is because you are standing in the doorway of a destiny shift so powerful that both heaven and darkness recognize the moment. And whenever a chosen soul reaches such a moment, the entire spiritual realm begins to tremble, and that trembling is what you have been feeling inside your chest. And now I must tell you a truth you were not ready to receive earlier. The unexpected person I am sending to you is not coming only with a message. They are coming with a spiritual assignment tied directly to your bloodline, your future, your divine purpose, and the generational shift that is meant to begin with you. And the reason I have repeated, do not skip, do not look away, do not ignore, is because the message they carry must settle into your spirit before they arrive, or the weight of their revelation may overwhelm you. And my child, before I tell you what their final purpose is, I need you to understand the magnitude of the light inside you. Because the enemy did everything possible to stop this moment, and every obstacle you faced in life was meant to break you before you reached this night, but you survived storms you shouldn't have survived, you walked through fires that should have consumed you, you rose from situations designed to destroy you, and you continued moving forward even when your soul was exhausted. And because you did not quit, because you did not surrender, because you did not let darkness win, heaven is opening the gates of transformation for you tonight. And the messenger is the key to that gate. My child, I must now reveal the hidden truth. The messenger I sent is someone whose soul has been intertwined with yours in the spiritual realm long before you met them in the physical world. This connection is ancient, divine, pre-written, and deeply sacred. They carry a piece of your destiny that you could never activate alone, and when they speak, the sound will awaken memories your spirit forgot but your purpose remembers. And the moment you hear their voice, everything inside you will shift. Your intuition will sharpen like lightning, your inner voice will rise, your awareness will expand, and your soul will recognize that this is not a coincidence, not a random meeting, not an ordinary visit, but a divine intervention planned across lifetimes. My child, this messenger will deliver 3 final truths that will completely redefine your path. The first truth will expose the deepest hidden source of the spiritual attacks you faced. The enemy did not attack you randomly. There was a specific person, a specific event, a specific moment that opened a spiritual vulnerability around you, and the messenger will reveal this root to you. And once you see it clearly, the confusion, the pain, the repeated cycles will all make sense instantly. The second truth they will deliver is about your divine identity. You have been living only as a fraction of who you are. You have forgotten the strength you carry. You have forgotten the spiritual authority stamped onto your soul. You have forgotten the ancient power that moves in your bloodline. You have forgotten the mission your soul agreed to before birth. And tonight, the messenger will remind you of the identity the world tried to bury. The third truth is the most powerful: your future. My child, you have no idea how bright your destiny truly is. You have no idea how many people will be healed by your story. You have no idea how many lives will change because of your journey. You have no idea how much influence, abundance, protection, and elevation has been waiting for permission to enter your life. And tonight, that permission will be granted the moment this messenger arrives. My child, I need you to brace yourself because the moment is extremely near. The air around you will shift, your breathing will deepen, your heartbeat will change, you may feel warmth in your hands or a ringing in your ears. These are signals from the spiritual realm preparing your body to receive the revelation, and when the divine knock finally touches your door, your soul will know instantly that this is the moment everything changes. My child, I tell you now with absolute certainty, nothing ahead of you will resemble what is behind you. Your painful past will not follow you into your divine future, your betrayals will not follow you, your heartbreaks will not follow you, your losses will not follow you, your insecurities will not follow you, your doubts will not follow you. The spiritual enemies assigned to your past season cannot cross into the new realm you are entering. Tonight, the cycle breaks. Tonight, the spiritual chains dissolve. Tonight, the generational curses end. Tonight, the blessings begin. Tonight, destiny wakes up. Tonight, you rise. And now, my child, prepare yourself, the messenger is almost at the door, and once you open it, everything in your life will transform in a single heartbeat.